Hey, man.
absolutely. Hi, everyone. My name is Paolo. I'm with Cerisi, and I'm from Milan, Italy. How are you this morning?
Good. How are
Yeah.
you?
Great.
See?
Well, there you go. Let's get right to it. Now, Barry, the Duke we meet at the start of this movie is a guy who's definitely trying to step out of his father's shadow. Now, how is he faring in that aspect?
How is he?
Faring, how is he doing?
How is he coping with it? Trying to live in your family's name is a tough one, and sort of there's a lot of pressure there. I actually can't really relate to that, but I think for Duke, there's a lot of just a facade and an act going on, and especially at that time and that generation, weakness is you have to eliminate anything, any sign of it. But I think again, it's obviously there. It's the subtext of a boy crying out for his dad and trying to remind himself and behave like him. And by doing that, I think he's trying to make him present and make him exist in his head. But yeah,
Absolutely. Now, Rebecca Cowley's the story engine of this movie because she's the one setting the wheels in motion, isn't she?
Yeah, sorry, I started thinking about Killian's and Barry's character. I don't know why. I was just thinking about the fact that we constantly look at Barry's character as the evil one, but actually listening to you, the father leaving his son, setting up this heritage, dropping him in and not
Thank
being
you.
there to help him.
only no.
Yeah, but it's really, no, but it is.
No.
It's so true.
Easy,
It's so
isn't it?
sad. But you asked me a question about myself. What did you say?
I said that Paolo is the story engine of this movie because she's the one setting the wheels in motion.
Well, she is. She comes in with an agenda and she defibrillates him into action with her own motive behind it. And then stands by the side, waiting to see what is happening, and then shifts people a little bit into place if they go out of track.
Right, kind of Deus Ex Machina. I love it. Now, Barry, Duke is ultimately, like we said, right, Rebecca beautifully said, is a tragic figure in this story. He never really has a say in who he could turn out to be because of his name. But he still has a choice to make ultimately at the end of the movie, right?
He does, and I think that choice is massive. It's a lot to put on a young lad. But I think that all, if you watch it, I think it all kind of, it's not like he's so when Tommy comes along, there's a scene and it's with Stephen and Killian and myself, and Killian says, and this is my boy, and I remember choosing that moment to play it. I'm his boy, and proud. He gets so attached to Tommy, his dad, and he's so happy that he's there. And even though all the stuff is going on, whatever, I know it's so necessary, but to him it's not. He's got his dad back, and yeah.
That's all that matters, of course. And Rebecca Cowley is always between two realms, between the physical one and the spiritual one. How did you balance this out in your performance to make her feel real, rounded?
There's a script, there are lines, there are fellow actors, and you work yourself through one scene after the other and make every scene that moment and real. And I think if you play too much into one or the other, then it can become the caricature. It's a very fine line. I don't know if it was on me or the way that we shot it and directed it, but it's a dance for it to come together. I don't overanalyze it too much. I need to understand her backstory, her belief, her love, where does her alliance lie, and her own heritage and her own legacy.
And it's sort of like, as we said earlier on, does she exist or not? And I think if you look at the important people in your life and the people that make those impacts on your life, you always question. It's hard to believe that they existed because they were so good and so real and helped you
Like
move
I
forward.
was for you.
Do you know what I mean? Though it's like you always there's always an aspect of or a spiritual sort of feel to the important people in your life, which I think you have, you as a person and you as the character.
And for my final
She's definitely
question,
real.
are you guys going to be involved in the follow-up show that's in the works for
I've had
Netflix and BBC?
no conversations.
No conversations either.
We do a film, and it's a great film. And then we had this one's drumming along. I have some time off.
Come watch me play the drums.
I know, I
I'm
want
quite
to.
good. I'm actually quite good.
Are you recording at Abbey? Maybe not. Never mind. Moving on.
We'll let the fans think on that one.
All right, they're kicking me out, but thank
He
you so much.
loves that. He loves he got that. He loves he gonna leave with
really
that.
appreciate it so much.